I'm Kerry, speech language pathologist and co-founder of Cheat Sheet Speech. Today I'm going to talk to you about how to play with the ball slide to promote language using our cheat sheet. So first I'm going to walk you through this how to play section, which is a step-by-step guide for how to use language when you're playing with this ball slide. Then I'm going to show you that level up section, which are just some extra strategies that we use as speech language pathologists to elicit more language. So the first thing we have to do is decide, what are we going to say? Do we want to model single words, 2 words, or some simple phrases? And this is just going to depend on the communication goal for your child. I use this toy a lot in early intervention, and a lot of my kiddos there are working on single words, so I'm going to use some single words today. Let's get started. So first, I have all of my balls in a clear plastic baggie. That just makes it a little bit easier for me to model language, provides more opportunity for the child to use language when they're playing with this ball slide. It is a very fast-moving toy, so by putting them in the plastic bag, it can just slow it down a little bit and create more space for more language opportunities. So first I'm going to take out one of these balls, so I might model ball, ball, and take out that ball, hold it up to my mouth, ball, and then we're going to go put it down the slide. So I like to add language by first having the ball climb up the slide. It just shows the child a new way to play with the slide and another opportunity to use language. So we're going to take it up the slide and go up, 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 and put that ball on top. So now the ball is at the top of the slide, so I'm going to model another single word to get it to go down. So we'll say go, go, and then we're going to push that ball down the slide. So then when the ball is going down the slide, that's another opportunity for us to use language. So I could say we, or go, or down as it goes down the slide. Down, down, down. And you'll see here, now at the bottom, this ball gets stuck. If you just lean this slide back a little bit, then that ball is going to stay in this bottom part of the slide. That will create another opportunity to use language. So I'll usually model, uh-oh, uh-oh, help, help, and then roll the ball out. If the child doesn't imitate your model, that's totally fine. We don't want them to get frustrated, so just repeat that model, and then you can just slide that ball out of the slide. Okay, so now we have an opportunity to use more. So we can do the same thing again. I might model more, or ball, 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 and take that ball out. So as I was saying before, I usually model this ball coming up the slide and then putting it in different spots. If the child wants to play with it independently, that's totally fine. You can give it to them and they might do it how they want to, but you can also take a ball and model your way of playing at the same time. So that's just going to show them a way they can expand their play skills, and by expanding their play skills, you're going to expand their language. All right, so that's a little bit about how to play with the ball slide. You may have noticed I did not use the hammer, but you can use the hammer to hit the ball down. I will say I don't use the hammer a ton, just because I think it's easier for me, and I think kids like to, push it down the slide with their hand as well. Okay, so now let's talk about some of these level up strategies, just some ways to use some more language. The first one I'm going to do is break routine, and I do this all the time with the ball slide, and kids love it. So I am going to put the ball on top, and this is great for kids who know colors, or a color is a strength or interest of theirs. So I will take the ball and put it in the wrong color and kind of wait. And a lot of my kiddos, they know their colors, or they know at least that this just doesn't match, and they like to put it in the correct spot. So I'll model no, no, and then move it to the right spot, and then put it in the right color matching spot so that it can go down the slide. That's just another opportunity for us to use language. All right, the next level up opportunity I'm going to talk about is following directions. And I just did this with a kiddo this week. So if I have all the balls on the top of the slide, I might do follow directions. So one step direction would just be like go blue or green down and wait for the child to follow that direction. If the child's still working on following directions, I can also add a gestural cue. So if they let's say I said blue go, and they went over here, I would just model it again and point to this blue ball. Blue go, blue go, whee, down, 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 and put it down the slide. This also works with two-step directions, so I might say first green, then pink, first green, then pink, first green, then pink, whee, down, down, down. And same thing, you compare that with visual cards. So if you had colored cards, I would point to first green, then pink, or you might have like a first then board to help with those two-step directions. Okay, so that's how we use our cheat sheet to play with the gear slide to promote language for our little ones. If you're interested in more cheat sheets, they are on our website, cheatsheetspeech.com, and the Amazon affiliate link for the ball slide is in our caption. If you're interested in more YouTube videos, we have lots of videos on our Amazon toys on that YouTube, and we also have videos just on those speech strategies and how you can use those at home. Thank you.